Number 5. The Marconi Wireless Station. The Marconi Wireless Station was built in 1914 and took over $1 million to fund. This allowed the U.S. military to send messages to other bases over 4,000 miles away at quick rates. A tsunami destroyed or damaged much of the base in World War II, and after that, it was used for agricultural purposes. Today, it is currently being renovated and redeveloped with hopes of it being a tourist destination. Number 4. The Kanakapu Ruins. The Kanakapu Ruins is the remains of King Kamehameha III's summer palace, and it was built around the 1840s. This palace once welcomed thousands of guests, however by 1874 it had fallen into ruins. The area was even lost and rediscovered in the 1950s. Today, there are efforts underway to preserve and fix the dilapidated remains. Number 3. The Wallace School for Boys. Built in the early 1900s, this school was a home for young boys with a criminal history. It operated until 1947, when it was abandoned. There were stories of the boys staying there being subjected to abuse. Today, the government owns the land, and the buildings have fallen into extreme disrepair. Number 2. The Cessna Wreck. In 1948, a routine flight abruptly ended with engine failure. The pilot was safe. However, the plane he flew sank to the bottom of the ocean. Today, this plane is still at the bottom of the ocean, and it is regularly visited by divers. It is a tougher location to reach because of the currents are unpredictable, making this trip only for the experienced. Number 1. The Cocoa Palms Resort. This resort was opened in 1953, right before Hawaii became a state. It was used for weddings and vacationers as a place to get away and experience Hawaiian culture. It grew a reputation for excellence, and Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, even filmed his movie, Blue Hawaii, at this resort. In 1942, it was destroyed by a hurricane, and has remained abandoned ever since. There have been plans for reopening of this resort, but they have all failed, making this resort's future a question.